Well, hello everyone. I just wanted to get on and show you guys that yes, I'm still alive and I'm still, my face is still here. But I am here to show you guys my October setup, so to speak. How I'm going to be setting up everything for my October spread. Well, not everything, but just the calendar and my lists spread. Just the 2 pages. Well, it's actually just like a page and a half, but it's like folded. So I am going to show you guys how I do this specific spread, and then I will go ahead and show you guys how I do a couple of other spreads for my monthly, because I'm adding a couple and taking a couple away this month. So I hope you guys like it, and I can't wait to hear see your comments, and I will see you guys next time. And without further ado, and without further to do. Well, this has been this week so far. I haven't logged anything in over here, but I do have some stuff to check off and move. I haven't done any of my weekly spread yet, but this is Monday. You guys saw this on my Instagram. This is it all filled out and whatnot. I haven't done my journaling for yesterday, but this is today. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and you guys can see what I'm going to be doing. This is tomorrow, and this is Friday, and then this is the weekend and my weekly review, and I will go over that with you guys soon. I finally somewhat perfected it. As you can see, I haven't come up with all the things that I want to track in the week, but I have perfected my weekly tracker. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. You guys can go ahead and enjoy, get something to drink, and let's begin. So what I need is something black, so I decided to use this Paper Plus wrapping paper that I got from Michael's a very long time ago. And I wanted to use one of these black sheets of paper that come in this pack. As you can see, I decided I didn't want anything too floral. It's October. I want to get more into, some fall colors, I guess. But there was nothing fall related to this because these are all bright and pretty colors except for the black and white. So I decided I was going to go with this black polka dot, sort of, it's not polka dot, but it is dots in alignment. They're all different colors, and I really like the paper. And I feel like it would be a good contrast, especially for October. So the first thing I do is I just have this as a template for any time I need to cut out a piece of paper and put it in my Megaplanner. It's the same size as composition notebook, just a little bit shorter on the width so that it can fit inside without sticking out of the book. And so I'm just going to do this. Honestly, I could just really just using the same template every time, and I have been able to not have to measure or draw lines, all that stuff. So 2 perfectly good sizes of paper. Don't know why I did that, because that's not at all what I needed to do. So I'm going to start this over. Okay, so I think the universe is telling me I shouldn't use that. Okay, so we got the solid pink. And try this again. I do kind of like that, but it's a little bit too white for me. I want black. I do like this. That's a little boring too, though. Black. Too bright, too bright. I kind of like that, but too much white. I really like that. So I'm going to keep my thumb on that one. And let's see, got red. That one's too white. I'm trying to get away from the florals, so I know this one is floral too, but it's got the polka dots I love so much. Plus that reminds me more of fall flowers than these do, I guess. I don't know. Does it really, Nina? Does it really? I don't like that. That's just too, I don't know. I do like it. It's just, it's too uniform right now. I'm trying to, I don't know. I want October to be, I like this. I'm just going to go with this. I think it's lovely. And it's my personality. And it's also going with that vintage theme that I like so much. So what I meant to do was this. Okay, so I'm gonna get my paper again. And instead, actually, I'm gonna start it on this side since I'm right-handed. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut all the way across this time. There's the difference, ladies and gents. Yes, I messed up royally. There we go. So I'm using way more of the paper, and don't worry, I'm going to use those other pieces for other things, probably to decorate weeklies or something. So now I'm going to just glue this bad boy in here, like so. Take my handy dandy Elmer's glue, right. And then I'm just gonna, actually, I found this is way easier than trying to line the glue up with the paper. Just go directly in that bad boy and put a nice thin line. And bam. And yes, people, just like that, it stays. It will stay as soon as it dries. But it's best to make sure that you don't get it where the actual signature is. Most of the time you want to try to get it to where it's between two pages that are somewhere off, you know, like a few pages off the signature or the middle of the signature. What I mean by signature is I'm talking about like where you get to the point in the middle of a book and you actually see where it's stitched. You never really want to do it here because it's really, really hard to get it to stay because it's so open right here. There's way more, let's see, I guess, way more of a tightness when it's between signatures. So just a little FYI, I learned that the hard way. Oh my gosh, there's been so many times I tried to do that and I was like, why is it? And I had to washi it in, so it just was, it's just a pain in the butt. But anyway, that's in there nicely now. So you just want to kind of conform it. Don't rip it too much if it's, you know, sticking a little bit unevenly. Just, you know, kind of glue it down a little more. Okay, so I know I've made a video about this before though, but this is my October setup, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do, let's scoot this over, is you're going to fold it to see where it closes. And as you can see, I like to have my monthlies with a teeny weeny bit of overhang, so in case, because this is why I have a little overhang. See, if I'm looking in my stuff, I can actually hold my place with my monthly, and then I can be like, okay, where's that specific day I want to find in September? Bam! There you go, right? So I like that. It really helps. But anyway, let's see. Here we go. Just seam that down. Okay. Now, for this for this area that does not have anything, we got this. So, let's see. Maybe I can try to match it up. It's not going to match, but that's fine. Because I'm going to probably put some washi tape right here so that it's, you know, just kind of not noticeable. Okay, so I'm just going to take the very edge. So that means that I can actually just use some of this too. So what I'm going to try to do is make it so that I have a full page over here. And then I can just cut right here. And I still have an extra piece of paper that I can use at another date if I choose. So I'm just going to cut right here. I got that cut right there that tells me where it is that I stopped, and then I can just fold this in half. That way I don't have to measure and draw a line out. I can just fold that, and I know how much I need. gonna fussy cut this out because, like I said, I'm washi taping it anyway, so there we go. See? And then I still have this whole page that can fit in my book. So I love that. And I'm just gonna glue this in. Rounding the corners like composition notebooks, so I don't have to worry about that. And I love it. It's already nice. Okay, so I am going to glue this down. Okay. My glue is constantly open, so it's like, no problem of glue users, right? Okay, that should leave it nice and open. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Why aren't you in bed? We've got an insomniac child. It's like 1 in the morning. I have insomnia, but it's not okay if my kids have insomnia, so. Okay, there we go. That's a much better stream. Sorry, everybody. Okay, and there you have it. There is my fold out calendar. And what I'm probably gonna do is take a few different things and decorate this real quick. So I'm gonna show you guys that right now. Basically, kind of like what you find in books. When you stop looking and look around, this life is pretty amazing. And that's true. So I really liked this paper, and I'm just gonna do a tad flip through. I think I've done this once before, but I mean, look at that. Isn't that cool? And I've used these in various areas in my planners so far, but I love these, and I'm actually sending some of these to y'all. We must take adventures in order to know where we truly belong. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love these maps in here. They're really vintage and old, and I believe this one is in French. It might be, I'm not sure. I don't speak French. But yeah, it's just got a lot of beautiful pages in it. Wood, I love that one. There's so many. So yeah, I think this was like $5 at the time. And I got it with a 40% off coupon, so it was like $2-3 actually. So yeah, it was actually a great buy. So what I'm gonna do is find out which ones I like the most and see. Let's see. I want to add a little bit of color into this month. I don't want it to be completely black and white. It is fall, and fall is my brown, gold, all that, rose gold. Love all those. So
So I'm going to use that a lot in this planner, or for this month in the planner. So what I'm going to do is probably get a whole bunch of other little odds and ends to put here so I can jazz it up.
All the scrapbook paper that you see is scrapbook paper that I've accumulated over time. And it's not just scrapbook paper, it's also memorabilia, cutouts, and just different things that I've gotten over the course of my life that I thought would be special somewhere other than, in the trash. It's like, why put pretty things in the trash? There's just no reason for that, right? So I'm going back through this book of scrapbook paper, and I love it so much because it's all just so radical. I mean, and it's also vintage too. It's all different and fun. So I took a sticker here, and I just took one of the, I guess, cards that you can cut out of that same paper pack, and I decided to put it here. And all these ephemera items I keep in this box, and I love it because it holds everything like this that I could possibly imagine trying to hold. And I mean, there's so many paper packs that I get that have all these little things that I want to use at some point, but I don't want to use them right away. So this is a perfect place for me to keep them. And a lot of these I've also gotten from friends. Ooh, I want to use the polar bear because he reminds me of a lot of things I want to do, like staying conservative and making sure I don't waste electricity and, watch out for my carbon footprint so that the polar bears can live, because we're their last hope for survival. So remember, save the polar bears. Anyway, so I just love having a place to go to find all of my ephemera. Ooh, I'm going to use this for my title, or just a reminder or something. I really think it would be great for the fall. And I've been saving that for like 5 years, guys. I mean, you have no idea how long I've saved some of this stuff. And this was a clipping from a magazine. These are all from different paper packs. I think I'll use that one. It says things I love to talk about and things I avoid talking about. So I think that would be something to reflect on this month. So I'm going to sit that up there. And there's just a whole bunch of awesome things. I think that actually works very well with the color scheme. So as you can see, I got these from different magazines. I love little things. Ooh, vellum. I mean, I think a friend gave this to me, but I can't wait to use it somewhere special, probably around the end of the year when I'm like writing my hopes and dreams for next year. And it's all just the same old little stuff. Isn't that pretty? I got that out of a magazine. I was like, why throw that away? It's a rose and a heart. At any rate, I think I'm getting closer to what it is that I'm looking for. I'm looking for some vintagey. Ooh, that's actually perfect. I'm gonna use that somewhere in one of my spreads for this month. Ooh, and this as well, because it goes great with the color scheme. And I like those, but they don't fit too well with the color scheme. That one kind of does. And I do like the idea of having a list of faiths with that pink in it. It's really nice. Mr. Pooey, isn't he adorable? I just cut him out from one of the paper, or no, it was a sticker pad I had. And these are just a bunch of the bigger Project Life cards and stuff. I believe I got all of these from scrapbook paper packs though. Ooh, I like that one. So I'm gonna have to use this one in some way, shape, or form because I love that piece. Ooh, I love that one too. But actually, I think I might have enough. I feel like these are all just too big to add to this space. So I think I'm done for now. So I'm gonna put this away. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started placing all of these things where I think that they'll fit nice enough. I love how this is probably gonna turn out. I think I'm gonna cut this so that I can fit it into a specific area up top here, like right here. Yeah, this would be perfect. It's very important to shower your pages with things that bring you happiness and peace, because it makes you want to look at these things. And not only does it make you want to look at them, it makes you want to look at them in a positive light. And isn't that what life is all about, is looking at everything as positive as possible? I had no idea where I wanted to put this, so I just set it aside for now. I wanted to try to use all of the paper that I had used from the actual starting paper for the month. All of that paper needed to be used because I couldn't see myself using it anywhere else. So I'm just strategically placing it with ribbon cut boxes everywhere. All done with that. So now what I did for my actual calendar is I took this black paper that I have and I folded it up in about 16 times so that I had 32 squares. I realized the squares were a little large, so I was actually gonna, when I did cut them, I had to trim them down just a little bit so that all of the boxes would fit properly without overlap. At first it looks like there's just a little too much black for me, but I figure I can go ahead and add in a few things here and there to make it look a little less black and white, you know? It's a little color. So here's what it came out like, guys. I love the stickers. I added a look here sticker so I make sure that I kind of look at my October's overall spread for the monthly as much as possible. I loved this little plant, potted plant down here. It's a cute sticker, and I feel like all of the boxes came out very well. And I really love how this entire spread really just came through and just really worked out nicely. So I'm actually just gonna put one more October sticker up here, but I realized it was kind of small, so I decided I want to do at least put a couple of other stickers. So setting that there for now. I think I might actually add a few things here, maybe one or two stickers here. I'm not really sure which, so I'm just kind of flipping through to see what I want to do, which things I want to add. I know I wanted it to be a reminder of some sort, like October reminders or October events, or I know I want to put this October list reminders or something like that. I'm not sure, but I'm just kind of playing around with everything that I do. I just freelance, I freehand it. It's all just inspiration that comes at the drop of a hat. I feel like God works through me in that respect, because sometimes I'm like, wow, that came out way prettier than I thought. But yeah, I'm just gathering stickers, so. And it just says amazing October reminder. And I really like the idea of it because it kind of points to peace. And I want to remember that this month is kind of about peace, because it's finally cooling off, and I feel like the hectic part of the year is over, which is summer, and we can finally really get into that cozy, warm fall feeling. And I will be adding other stuff, other lists to this. I just have to, in this video, because I'm trying to keep my videos limited to 30 minutes or less so that people will stay interested. But I hope you guys liked the video. I did have to add my quarterly, and I did plan on doing it before I did my month, because as you can see, I have the entire quarter from last quarter, the summer quarter, July, August, and September are the summer quarter. So as you can see, here's my quarter, and I have it before the month. So that's my biannual focus, and since that, fell in the same line, that's why it's all together. But I will be putting a quarterly here, and I might be able to film it. I'll try to get it out as soon as I can, but I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing for October, because I know everybody's getting ready, and I wanted to give you guys some October inspiration, because I know not everybody does like the biannual and quarterly lists. So I hope this has given you guys some awesome, as well as quite a bit of inspiration for October, especially if you're a JW family like I am and you don't want to go straight up Halloween every single year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I said that already, but I love this kind of stuff, and I hope you guys subscribe, and I hope that you guys comment and let me know what you think, because I love and value all of your opinions. And if you want to join my little community, my little tribe, please join my Chunky Planner group. I have a lot of stuff that I am going to be doing this year. I am going to be opening my shop soon too, so keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and as always, you guys, stay meticulous.